Hello and welcome to Bite Size History, History of the United Kingdom, brought to you by AI Cast. I'm your host Aidan. In this episode, we will explore the Bronze Age collapse in Europe. The Bronze Age was a period of significant cultural and technological achievement in Europe, marked by the emergence of complex societies and the development of advanced metalworking techniques. However, the period was also marked by significant upheaval and collapse, particularly during the Late Bronze Age period, from around 1200 BCE to 900 BCE. The Bronze Age collapse in Europe was marked by the sudden and dramatic collapse of many of the most advanced and prosperous societies of the period, including the Mycenaean civilization in Greece and the Hittite civilization in Anatolia. The reasons for this collapse are not entirely clear, but several factors have been proposed by scholars and researchers. One possible factor in the Bronze Age collapse was environmental change. The Late Bronze Age period was marked by significant changes in climate, with cooler and wetter conditions prevailing across much of Europe. This may have had a negative impact on the agricultural and pastoral activities that were the basis of Bronze Age societies. Another possible factor in the Bronze Age collapse was social and political instability. The Late Bronze Age period was marked by the emergence of new forms of social organization, such as chiefdoms and early states, which may have disrupted the social and economic structures of Bronze Age societies. Additionally, the collapse of one society or state may have had a ripple effect on neighboring societies, leading to a broader collapse across the region. The Bronze Age collapse in Europe also coincided with the emergence of new cultural and artistic traditions, including the Iron Age culture that would eventually replace the Bronze Age in Europe. These new cultures may have competed with the established Bronze Age societies for resources and social influence, leading to the decline and eventual collapse of these societies. Despite the collapse of the Bronze Age in Europe, its legacy can still be seen in the material and cultural remains of the period. The technological and artistic achievements of the Bronze Age continue to inspire fascination and interest among scholars and the general public. The study of the Bronze Age collapse in Europe is an important aspect of our understanding of the period. It provides new insights into the social, economic, and environmental factors that shaped the prehistoric landscape of Europe. It also highlights the complex and dynamic nature of prehistoric societies and the ways in which they adapted to changing social, economic, and environmental conditions. In recent years, there has been growing interest in the study of the Bronze Age collapse in Europe, and this has led to new discoveries and insights into the period. The use of new technologies and analytical techniques, such as DNA analysis and isotopic analysis, has allowed researchers to study Bronze Age artifacts in new and innovative ways. This, in turn, has led to new insights into the social and cultural diversity of prehistoric communities and the ways in which they interacted with each other. The study of the Bronze Age collapse in Europe also highlights the importance of sustainability and environmental stewardship in modern societies. The collapse of the Bronze Age societies in Europe was likely due in part to the impact of environmental change on agricultural and pastoral activities. This highlights the importance of sustainable resource management and environmental stewardship in modern societies to prevent similar collapses. The legacy of the Bronze Age collapse in Europe can also be seen in the enduring cultural and artistic achievements of the period. Despite the collapse of many of the most advanced and prosperous societies of the period, their legacy continues to inspire fascination and interest among scholars and the general public. The technological and artistic achievements of the Bronze Age continue to be studied and admired, and they provide a rich and diverse record of the cultural and artistic traditions of prehistoric societies in Europe. Overall, the study of the Bronze Age collapse in Europe is an important aspect of our understanding of the period. It provides new insights into the social, economic, and environmental factors that shaped the prehistoric landscape of Europe and the ways in which prehistoric societies adapted to changing social, economic, and environmental conditions. The study of the Bronze Age collapse also highlights the fragility of human societies and the importance of sustainability and environmental stewardship in modern societies. Ongoing research and analysis of the period are helping to shed new light on the complex and dynamic nature of prehistoric societies and their enduring legacy in the modern world. In conclusion, the Bronze Age collapse in Europe was a significant event in the prehistoric history of the continent. The reasons for its collapse are not entirely clear, but several factors have been proposed, including environmental change, social and political instability, and competition with other cultural and artistic traditions. The study of the Bronze Age collapse in Europe is an important aspect of our understanding of the period, and it provides new insights into the social, economic, and environmental factors that shaped the prehistoric landscape of Europe. Thank you for listening. If you like the show, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time on Bite Size History.